because of what I have written is, if I'm talking about putting a bounty on someone, I offer the bounty to myself, and then I do the job.
I don't. Yeah, I don't understand what you just
No.
said.
In other words, I don't offer the bounty to someone else. I'm gonna make it very clear. I don't offer the bounty to somebody else. I mean, I don't. I wouldn't offer a bounty. In other words, if I think that a bounty should be put on somebody's body or head or whatever it is, whatever the bounty means, see, all that's got to be described. What do I mean by bounty? I would describe what I mean by bounty.
Okay,
I would describe that, and I would describe it to myself, and then I would carry out whatever it is that I say that bounty should be. I would do whatever that I'm going to do. Each individual should do whatever they are going to do according to whatever they're going to do. If they're offering it to somebody else, well, that's what they're doing. If they're offering it to themselves, then that's what they're doing. The person who is doing the talking stands by his or her work. That's what I mean. That's in the word guide that I've written. Everybody stands by his or her work. That's all the white people throughout the world, whatever they have to say about it. I mean, they stand by their work. They stand by what their position is and why they're taking that position. Everybody on the planet is supposed to take a position on everything that happens that affects someone else. Stand by their work and their words, because their words are part of their work. I have to stand by anything that I say. Anything that I say, I'm supposed to be able to back it up and willing to back it up. Otherwise, I shouldn't say it. Well, it's appropriate for the person to say that if that's what the person is going to do, and it depends on how they go about doing it and all like that. I'm saying whatever a person does about this problem of racism, and this is very important because no one has ever solved the problem of racism. Well, I'm saying that under victims guarantee qualification, a victim of racism, I don't know whether the person is talking is a victim or not, because my book is written for the victims of racism. Now, what the racists do, that's whatever they do. They practice racism. But my books and my concept is addressed to the victims. And all victims of racism can say anything that they want to say about the solution to the race problem. And so anything that person says, it's that person saying it. I do not have the authority to judge what that person says about race, racism, or counter-racism. I can only express what my views are. I am not qualified to criticize or even to praise what another person is doing. It doesn't work like that. Well, it depends on whether or not I'm involved in somehow, either directly or indirectly, in whatever lie is told. And someone is asking me a question about it, and I have to always give the most constructive answer. See, in other words, I don't know what frame of reference in which that would happen. I mean, if I hear it on the radio, if I hear it by someone, saying that someone said something or something like that anywhere in the world, I can't really, you might say take action on it until I'm involved directly. If anyone gives me my opinion, hypothetically, about something that happens anywhere, I mean, something that happens in Tibet, I'll give my opinion, my frame of reference, according to what I've written. That's why I try to stick to what I've written, always a code. That's what I say a code is for. You always stick with the code. You never deviate from the code. That's why a code is a code. So if I'm required to make a comment on something that somebody has said, I have to know a lot of details about a lot of things before I even make a comment. And, that's just the way that works.